We're staying in Lagos, where Governor Babajide Sanwo-olu is rolling out some measures aimed at reducing the pressure on the finances of civil servants and residents, occasioned by the removal of fuel subsidy and the spiraling weakening of the naira against the dollar and other foreign currencies. In a media chat with select journalists at the State House, Marina, Governor Sanwo-olu announced the reduction in the number of times civil servants from level 1 to 14 will come to the office 2 to 3 times per week. The governor also read out additional transport support for teachers to enable Lagos residents buy food commodities at subsidized price. The state government will soon begin Sunday markets in 42 markets across the state. Governor Sanwo-olu also said the state government will identify 1,000 caterers across the state where residents can walk in and eat on a daily basis free. This, the governor says, will help in reducing hunger. On the Urban Renewal drive of the state government, Governor Sanwo-olu insists government is not targeting any tribe, gender or religion before embarking on demolition exercise.
In the next few years. And somebody's also asking your preparations ahead of the inauguration for the red line and how far the phase 2 of the red line, the blue line has gone before we take your final word.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I mean, I was once a banker, so I never get scared, of numbers, and I never get scared of what borrowing is. The question around burden, is what is your sustainability and what lines of investment are you putting, those burdens to, right? If you're using borrowing to advance economic development, what you're doing essentially, right, is that you are making your tomorrow better than today. Because you can imagine if, for example, we did not take the risk during COVID to have invested in the red line and the blue line, it will be stories. Not only will we not be able to do it today, right, we would have lost that completely and it will have just been a mirage that indeed a government came and they talked about a rail infrastructure, but they were not audacious enough to take the risk. We took it. The only risk that we said that we did not want to take was a currency risk. And we said to them at that time, I will not take dollar. I will take a local currency, but I'll work with you to ensure that we deliver it. The good news is that we see rail, we see trains, and we're happy that we've done that. So the challenge around is 2 trillion. It's just a number. Indeed, the capacity of Lagos, we should be doing 20 trillion. Let me tell you, in the last budget, when we pulled all of our numbers together, my people were saying to me that they want a budget of 6 trillion. Guess what? We can only do 2. So that goes to show you the strength and the capacity that the state needs to. We need to be able to double the civil service. We need to be able to provide all of those roads that we're talking about. So we shouldn't even be scared about those numbers. The issue will be, what are we doing with those numbers? Where are we applying them?
Lagos, the state government says they decided to relocate the popular computer village in Ikeja to Katangwa in Abulegba area because its current location is strictly residential area. A special advisor to the governor on electronic geographic information system and urban development, Workdays Babatunde said this during an assessment visit to the market. The assessment was conducted by the Lagos State Building Control Agency in collaboration with law enforcement agencies and other pertinent government bodies responsible for emergency affairs. Mr. Babatunde said the plan to relocate the computer village to Katangwa was initially delayed due to some reasons. He said the issues have now been addressed and shortly occupants of the residential area within the computer village would be relocated and settled in Katangwa.
This has become a market. This is what used to be a beautiful residential area. The state has not changed the use. It is still a residential area. Like I said earlier, you had the governor when he said on Sunday, when we went to Obalende and a couple of places, Ijora, he said, Emajeka so ekonu. Do you understand? We must not lose Lagos. Do you understand? We must continue to ensure that we obey the laws. If the rule says this place is residential, then it must remain residential. We are planning with the people. Do you understand? We are not planning for the people. So we will start engaging. Already I started talking to, on behalf of the government, we started talking to the people within the market of Ikeja Computer Village. Do you understand? And they are also ready. We'll continue to talk to their leaders. Do you understand? We'll carry them along on the Cadagua plan. So we're not just going to do something and say we're going to impose it on them. We're doing this together.